I will try to go faster, I promise. Alright, that should be right now. Let's try this again, and worst comes to worst, I'll just rage quit and never stream again in my life. Nah, just kidding. And that is terrifying. Did you put sunglasses on? My god, you put sunglasses on, Idril. Okay. Alright, let's try again. So this is Middle-earth Shadow of War. My name is Rockin Gaming AU. This is the any percent category, and time begins after we gain control of Talion, which is when he says, I will find you.
Talion. Talion. I will find you.
Okay. God, when you get that tunnel entrance just right, that looks really good. That looks really, really good. Alright, so sorry, I keep laughing about putting sunglasses on Idril. I just imagine it now. Good luck, have fun, good sir. Thank you very much for fidelity. I will, I promise.
We need to do something. Taking out the captain should buy the Gondorians some time.
And they could lead us to the Palantir. We must find a worm.
Okay,
and
bit right. It's holding pretty well. Everything looks good. Okay.
Search for the Palantir.
So let's just interrogate this guy, get some information off him like before. No issue at all. Blow up his head because why not?
The captain leading the search is in the lower city.
And does the bonk guard spawn today? Yes. Unfortunately, this guard loses us half a second because we have to run around him. Otherwise, we bonk into him. Hence why it's called the bonk guard. Alright, bow tutorial time.
Man, Phelps! It's the Grave Walker! I thought he was dead.
The Three Stooges and one. Alrighty. So we can't open this tutorial the moment it comes up. We have to wait half a second. We'll toggle our focus on and off, like always. And that's just so we get the right hits. Hopefully this puzzle is nice today. It is not. Alright, start from there. There we go. That was a bad one. It was S and D plus bottom left. Blow that up.
We need to target their captains.
Grab those arrows. Switch into the Wraith Bolt early, and we want to then pan the camera up and to the right. Excellent. We go this way because it's half a second faster than going to the left. Even though going to the left looks like the way you should go. I'm sure that's the way the developers intended us to go.
It's round and it's blue. They call it the
Stealth this guy. Wait 2 seconds before we attack him. 1, 2. Perfect. That wasn't bad at all. 1, 2. Got the skip too. Still got the Idril skip. Happy with that. We're going faster already because of Idril. Let's just do that to preserve our momentum.
Let's cut up up there.
Sergeant Tarrandor's going to need our help.
1,
I don't know who you are.
2.
Thank you.
Nope, missed that because of the shot, but that's okay. Get off the wall, please, Talion. Run up to this guy, stealth him. That guy's burning. Cool. Donkey shot him so we don't get shot. This guy should be the last here. That's enough.
We can't leave him out here.
Run through here. Start rolling. Preserve our speed through bushes.
If Sauron's forces.
And then we'll just jump down here and start sprinting now that we've got our focus back. Alrighty. Go here, 1 shot, 2 shots. 2 shots and we can still get a stealth. Perfect. As long as we keep ahead of Idril, we're all good. So guys in the chat, and ladies if there are any, and others, can you guys just let me know how the stream is holding up now, if it's looking much better after a few minutes of action. That would be great, thank you. Oh, and for the spirit boost, I just stopped 110.
The middle city is lost.
I will read that in a second when I don't need to focus, because that's a big sentence. Oopsies, missed a shot.
We're pulling back. The city is lost. Not before we finish these filthy drugs.
So you're the stealth target. So I also worked out what was causing the issues at GDQ. Unfortunately, I couldn't fix that in time, but it's okay now. We have a permanent fix for it. So my frame rate was actually not synced with the stream rate they made me change my stream to. So that's why it looked a bit dodgy at the start. But that's okay. Alright, need to go a little bit slow here just so we don't mission fail. Come on, Idril.
You made a mistake coming here.
Perfect.
They're already dead. Every single one of them.
They should have moved for that cleave. That's okay. Not too bad at all. Any day you get a sub-6 fellowship is a good day. Alright, so just taking Elven Rage. It's mandatory. You can technically get around and not take it, but like, why would you? It's so much slower without it.
Hold for much longer.
We cannot leave the Gondorians to their fate. Castamir is right. By protecting the city, we protect the Palantir.
So chat, while we're waiting for a few minutes, how's
There is Mark.
life today? Tell me about life. What happened? Anything exciting for anyone happen today?
Beyond the borders of Mordor, he mocks me.
They give him sight.
Not without the Palantir.
Okay. Got the photo mode is out of the way.
We will dismantle his hold on Minas Evil. We will shift the tide of war.
Didn't get the good jump, but that's okay. Up we go.
These Hydia are but dark imitations of the Palantir. But we can turn Sauron's low craft against him.
These towers can give us sight.
We will purify them and make them ours.
Lift can lean on ten.
Here we see all that has been lost, and all that will be lost if his corruption is
Too far.
built on the ruins of my kingdom.
Is that a treasure rock right in front of me? It is.
Those are my arrows, still hidden from Sauron's sight.
I will take a red gem any day of the week. So we're definitely going to lose time on this split, but that's okay because we did the gem tutorial one split early and we jumped a really weird way. That's okay. Red gem this early, man. That's great. Okay, let's go, let's go. Down we go. You woke up just in time for my stream. Well, that's very lovely of you.
Arrows like these, reminders that even the
Sleep's always good though too.
reach extends only so far.
Okay, so here we've just got to run up, make sure we get nice cleaves here. We're looking for those big juicy cleaves. That's a big one, that's great.
In my wrath, I was
Oh, did not see that guy attacking me from behind, but that's okay. We want to come over here. That looks like a good cleave. One more should do it if I get a decent connection, which I did not. Overall, that was not a great Shadows and Pass, but that's okay. We knew we were going to lose time here anyway for the gem tutorial, and we're actually not losing that much, to be honest. But on the plus side, we don't have the gem tutorial in this split, so Oh, and I got the big boy jump too. Look at that. I'm learning. And I mean by the big boy jump there, I mean you can jump to that building in one jump, but it is very tight. And it is the last time we do it, because next time we'll have double jump and we can course correct. But yeah, we don't get double jump till halfway through this mission. Okay, so now we're just looking to operate Siege Beast. We don't really ever use this technique in the actual speedrun, but the game still forces you to learn. So if we have to learn, we have to learn. Now this is technically where a new route idea from Kaiser would come into play. However, I'm not confident enough in doing it just yet. So we're gonna whip out and go the old strategy.
That was only the beginning.
And what the new strategy is actually upping the difficulty to brutal.
This way.
And brutal's kind of a unique mode in this game. It does make all the enemies much more damaging, but it also ups your damage a lot. Hey, Rad Hazard 2002 man, I am going well so far. Having a good first 15 minutes of my stream, so I'm enjoying it. How about yourself, man? How you doing? Yeah, the new strategy is to up the game to brutal for a little bit of the mission. But I am not confident in all the strategies yet that we'll need to do that, so I'm going to whip out and do it. After seeing Stone, not during. Ah, right. Right, after seeing Stone, not during seeing Stone. See, that's why I'm not doing it, because I still don't know the route idea. Yeah, the idea is that brutal, not only does it increase the enemy's damage, but it also increases your damage. So we'll do that basically until we get a Caragor. But it means we will have to go through the arena on brutal, which would be interesting. Shouldn't be that bad, I just need to learn all the route ideas. Okay, that was one more shot than is optimal, but that's okay.
It's a formidable weapon.
Pop goes the Siege Beast, and let's go. So again, we're going to use Elven Rage here. It's the one and only time we use it purely for its move speed upgrade, but it is worth it.
If Minas Ithil falls,
Then it will only
And then we're going to look for the free skips here. One box, we skip this box, we get this box, we grab this box, and then we boost right at the end here because we just don't have enough focus to make it up to this wall. Oh, really good to hear that, Red Hazard 2002, or Red Hazard if you want to be called that. I'm not sure, but whatever you want, that's alright. I'm glad you're having a good day, man.
these hordes are endless.
Sauron's armies have grown massively. A conventional victory against him will not be possible. We must secure the Palantir.
They can do that.
Oh, I missed that shot. I was too focused on chat, but that's okay. One more shot isn't going to hurt us. Hey, TripD92, you caught most of my GDQ run. Thank you, man. Rad or Rad Hazard? Fair enough. Probably Rad Hazard, because that'll be easy for my brain. At least I'll start reading and then go, oh wait, I have to stop reading your name, and then, yeah. Anyway, thanks TripD92, man. I'm glad you liked it. Unfortunately, there was a couple of technical problems, but that's okay. Yeah. I know what they are, and if I ever get another shot, I will definitely be able to fix them, so that's great. Alright, like before, we want to grab our execute ability, we want to get rid of the prompt that comes up, and then grab our detonate, go into our inventory, unlock our armor slot, and grab the white gem. Then we go to our quests, and fast travel to the second zone in the game. I got caught on your GDQ, really enjoyed it. Thank you, man, I really appreciate it. How during the meeting you change it? Okay, so this is where you change to brutal. Okay, interesting. Won't do that just yet, but you know what, if the run flops, if a couple of runs flop, we'll switch to Act 1 and then we'll do that to get some practice in. So we're just going to climb this building and then immediately jump across to the fire pit over here. Oh, one too many climbs, but that's okay. Pull out the bow, toggle off focus, and jump across. Well, I'm glad you guys really enjoyed the GDQ run. I was nervous as all heck. And if you guys want to know a little bit of a secret, they didn't tell me they were turning on the camera at the very, very start. So while I'm sitting there for 45 seconds looking really strange, I literally had no idea I had a camera on me. So that was always fun. So waiting here for... Oh, there's a ghoul encounter. That's not what we were waiting for, but a ghoul encounter here's fine. We're actually trying to get a Caragor encounter. There's a Caragor. Yeah, so I knew the camera was going to be in the run, but what I didn't know is that during the announcements, the camera was going to be on. I thought it was going to switch over. So, fun bit of fact for you there. Okay. If I did that right, this takes 3 swings. Oh, 2 swings. A little bit more bow damage than usual, but that's okay. Oh, right. Red gem. Only 2 swings with a red gem. There you go. Red gem saved me a swing of the sword. Alright, I'm going to go for this because I'm a little low on focus here.
That wasn't just a troll.
So that should be enough if I get this. No, didn't get that. I've got just enough backup. Cool. That's fine. And then we roll into the cutscene here. And by the time we get out of this, we should have full focus again. Or very close to it.
The assassin must be stopped.
Very close to it.
Gollum, you know where to find him?
Yes, we recognized his curved blade.
That's okay, because we have to wait for Gollum anyway if we run a little bit low on focus here. Grab that free boost there. One more boost, and then we'll find the assassin's bodyguard right there. Cool.
Earlier you said only a Morgul blade could have caused these wounds. We're on the right track.
So now we still have to wait for Gollum to hit the ground before we really go. Come on, Gollum. There we go. Alright, let's go. So, unlike GDQ though, I get to push it a little bit further and don't have to play super safe with Gollum. Because the worst thing in the world would have been having to backtrack for Gollum during GDQ, because that would have just looked ridiculous.
Castamere is the only one who knows where the Palantir is.
Okay.
He must be kept alive at all costs.
Wounds from a Morgul blade.
And these nice orcs are not going to attack me.
To my army! This happened more recently than me.
You're getting closer.
Ah, trip D92, man. Wow.
Another Uruk. Hasn't been dead long. We're getting closer.
Oh my golly gosh, thank you so much, my friend. Oh, I'm a little bit speechless. Normally I like to talk, but I'm a little bit speechless. Thank you, man. I really, really appreciate that, man. You have no idea. Thank you so much. Back to the speedrun, because I'm gonna get very emotional otherwise. Sorry. It's just, that's very generous of you, man, and I really appreciate that. Thank you for the Prime Gaming. I completely missed that skipping stone, but that's okay. I'm a little bit flustered at the moment. I will get back on track in 1 second. Thank you so much, man. Alright, so here we're just going to inspect for the weaknesses. Prime Game available, and this is a good spot for it. It really is. Thank you, man. I'm still blown away when people actually want to subscribe to me. That's just insane, so thank you so much. Okay, so hit that. Daze the captain here. He always dazes, so if we do this right, it's stealth, into execute, into a full arrow shot, into a full arrow shot if I don't miss, and then a donkey shot. Don't know how I missed that, but that's okay. And a sword drop too. That's really, really good. And a white gem too. Wow, that was just, I don't even have enough money for that. That's great. That's 1 mission too early. 2 missions too early actually, but technically No Man's Land you can if you get the right drops.
But the siege of Minas Ithil continues. The Palantir
Okay, up here, come over here, and then we want to toggle. Oh, we jumped a little too far, but that's okay, we can still do it. And then dash across to this fireplace.
The assassin had one more target on his list. We should finish what we started and kill the
technically I just finished a mission for the day and got my reward. So even though I've got enough money now to socket that gem, I can't actually use it. because we don't allow the daily quest rewards in the speedrun, because that would add way too much variance into a world record. So I have to wait till the end of this mission, which is fine. It's all good.
Baranor. Can't have run out of orcs in the city.
There are a few.
Okay, so this is like the bodyguard tutorial for war chiefs. So it kind of teaches you in the game how to go kill a bodyguard before you fight the war chief.
I think we're after the same orc.
Which is fine. We will tell Baranor to kill that guy. Enjoy the guy having a piss there, and there we go. Luckily, for some reason, this second puzzle is always easier than the first one. The first one always stumps me a little bit. And here we're just looking for as many free boosts as possible. We're going to get one off these guys if I do it right. Perfect. And we should start getting our focus back. And the reason we saw the Caragor before is so when we come up here, the Caragor doesn't turn to us and we have an actual chance to stealth this guy. Which is great. Let our bow. Stun him. That's a kill move, so that's fine. He dies. And he dropped a bow too, that's really, really good. Happy with that. Wow, that's right, my PB had a vigilance against stealth guy hit, so that's why it's so bad compared to this.
His bodyguards. You'll join them soon enough.
Plus it also helps that I have a sword with a red gem in it. Okay, so we're quickly going to do some gear management here. Bow, that's fine. Gem. Looking, well, we have everything we need to make a good run so far.
Baranor seeks is just one of many, and they will continue their attacks on Minas Ithil.
So we're going to come here, we're going to blow up this barrel. I think because I've got enough time, I'm going to wimp out and take the safety barrel here. So that's the safety barrel. It wastes about 5-6 seconds, but it guarantees it will have enough Elven Rage in case we get a bad spawn on the campfire after Rain of Arrows. So plenty of focus here to make it through this tunnel. We want to sprint here once. We'll get our free boost off this rock here. And then we've got just enough focus there to make it through to the end. All good. We don't have to preserve focus during this first little bit of Rain of Arrows because by the time we get out of the cutscene with Baranor, our focus recharges anyway. So it's faster not to go for the free jumps if you don't need the focus. And we'll thread the needle between these two, and there we go. Nice.
I'm here to help. This war chief you're after. Don't want to be taken lightly.
We've brought down war chiefs before, Ranger. I won't turn down an extra sword.
And I am having a great day so far, to be honest. Like, evening for me, but yeah, next 2 weeks at work, I've got a little mini promotion going on, which is great. So, like, my boss is just like, hey, do you want to do the higher-ups job while they're away? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I'm in, like, an absolutely fantastic mood at the moment, so this is great. And then I get to play video games tonight, so how good is that? Thanks, Red Hazard, man.
We usually work alone.
And see, I almost said your full name, and then I'm like, wait, no, he only wants to be called Red Hazard.
Otherwise, we'll be dodging friendly arrows.
They're experienced soldiers.
Stab this guy. So, you can technically donkey shot these guys, but you have to hit them in the head. And they are an utter pain in the ass to hit in the head. Especially when you're as inaccurate with a bow as I am. So, little fun fact for you, this area can always be done faster than I always do it, but that's because I'm a coward. And that box climb was not correct at all, but that's fine. Right, so as we're walking away here, please get off this box, Italian. We're going to arrow this guy, turn around, grab these arrows, and then we're going to aim for this ladder here to climb. Come up to this point here. And summon Baranor's men. Shaka today.
Lovely smell of man. Nothing is sweeter. Together, we will crush their defenses and grind them to dust. Together, as captains and war chief united.
Oops, some low polyo lag in the back.
Together, we take the city at dawn.
Okay. So I don't know why I always do this here. Like, I don't know why I always forget till this point. What I should be doing here is I'm going to go into my character menu. I'm going to grab my pinning ability. And we'll grab the Karagor ability at the same time. We want to land on this barret box, which I didn't do, but that's okay. He's pinned still, so that's great. That's a bow drop. We don't need one. We've already got one with 6 arrows. Him being enraged here is a little bit annoying. But that's okay. We can make it work. He didn't stun him there, so we're going to lose a ton of time, but that's okay. He was down pretty well. I'm pretty sure he was dazed by fire in my PV, so that's fine. We'll lose about 30 seconds here, 35, maybe even 40 seconds.
I'm going to cut you deep.
Oh.
Take a look around. Pick where you want to bleed out. Let's do this!
That's a lot of lines. So we're just going to finish him off with an arrow. Yeah, so about a 40-second time loss, but that's okay.
I'd say we're in.
Okay, we got a rare gear, so we have to go through the rare gear tutorial. That's all good.
Beware, Italian. You trust her too easily.
But the physics are great in this game, I love it. The ragdolling just adds to it for me. Alright, so let's see if we took the safety barrel for nothing or not. No, we did not take the safety barrel for nothing. There is nothing here for an explosion except for a captain who we don't want to fight. So I am so glad I took that safety barrel. He just went to another dimension. Yeah, pretty much.
It's bright master. We knows how you can find the traitor.
Take us to him.
Okay.
Our war chief speaks to him through
Well.
a messenger. Look there.
This is how we crack the spider nest, run up, teleport to this to avoid the animation of the spiders crawling out. We still kind of have to look back, but most of the time we get control during that cutscene. This time we didn't. Now we want to go to the far right of this rock.
That's the messenger.
If I do this right, it'll allow us, yep, to peg him like that.
We'll take it from here.
He already knows we're here, so he's going to run straight to the end. We're going to go to the left here, straight up this building. Archers can never sound the alarm, so it doesn't matter that that guy sees us. In fact, he didn't see us because he's blind. Jump across here, up here, and perfect. Now we're going to summon the boys.
Ready to fight,
We're going to get rid of the boys now to make sure they don't interfere with the...
Move out, men!
Don't interfere with him.
Gunbreaker! The Gravewalker is here. He's after me. Didn't tell him anything about the traitor.
Okay. And now if we've done everything right, and we hope this guy's an arrow proof, we should get a big time save here over my PV. If this guy's arrow proof, it won't be as big of a time save, but we'll see how we go.
Never speak.
And he's cursed too, so we have to make sure he doesn't strike us, otherwise we will lose our Elven Rage.
Be an example to the rest of you. The next maggot to even whisper the word traitor around me will get worse.
Fear of pinning, that is really good. Yeah, that's a huge time save. That's a big time save. But that's just lucky. Fear of pinning is just luck. So what's that? Probably about a 50-second time save, I want to say. Maybe a 45-second time save over my PB. That might even be close to a gold. That is a gold split. There you go. So that was pretty much perfect there. Let's grab this. Grab this. Let's go to quests. Go here, go to map. Fast travel back to this location. Yeah, so that was really good. That was basically perfect. Outside of the very first time I tried to execute him during Elven Rage, it didn't trigger, but that's because I switched from keyboard to controller and I didn't do the extra button presses needed. So, I'll just correct that big boy jump there. It's all good. Game's decided it's night time now. And let's go to the arena. Where all of a sudden it's daytime again. So we waited like a full day cycle to go to the arena because we couldn't keep the orcs up late at night. That's rude.
But you and I have him outnumbered.
Welcome to the
And that's the longest line he can deliver. But that's okay. It's only like a 3-second difference between his lines.
Spectacle, and you will give it to them.
Slow him up, get behind him, push him into the center. Damn, his fire went out really early then. That's not great. We're not going to execute this guy. We're just going to bring him down with arrows. Perfect. Not going to run the risk of getting his closing lines or anything. Ah. It's okay, we'll dance here.
I came into this arena to fight Sauron's champion. I am still.
So let's hope not for a sniper this time. That's not a bad roll, actually, I don't think. No, apparently not. I don't know why sometimes the game just doesn't give me option there, but that's okay. Not a huge concern. Oh, I miss French Golem so much. So French, as it is still the fastest language by sure, but it is it has so many audio glitches. So that's an execute. That's good. It has so many glitches with the audio that I just can't run French and stream at the same time. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just too much. And, like, it's only between 0.8 and at best, like, 35 seconds. Like, it's not going to make or break the world record yet. There's so many other things that do that. But I miss French Golem already. Like, I miss French Golem every day. I love French Golem.
I've got him. Wait, better watch out.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Punk Shifter. It's just not optimized enough to like warrant the possible time save that French can give me. Good opening line, buddy. So here I'm just building up my might. I've got enough might now, so we bowl him over and do the Caragor donk as always. Hopefully he drops a sword or something nice. He dropped a sword and something nice, so that's great. Wow, this run has a good set of RNG considering I didn't get to stealth any of the guys for the opener. So let's go inventory, let's quickly equip that sword, go to our map. Go to our map screen and fast travel here. Definitely going to take the time lost to equip that sword.
Let's hope Idril found her father.
All that matters is the
Teleport down to this fire.
fall into the Witch King's hands.
And yeah, jump up to here and then take this little shortcut. I can't remember who found this. I think it was me actually. Did I find this? I can't remember. One of us found that nice little shortcut. It's all blurred together who's done what now. This has been an amazing effort to get this down as far as it was. And to think like a year ago this game wasn't being run and the world record was 3 hours and 50 minutes. And now a year later the world record is over an hour faster and we have 3 active runners, which is just awesome.
Idril, we must move carefully. Thank you.
So here we're just freeing the guards. Thankfully being tied up means you're fireproof in this game.
Prepare yourself.
Come, we must escape.
Toggle off our focus here, let Idril catch up. Stab this guy to death. Tell Idril to kill that guy. Free this orc. 4 if we can destroy, but yeah. I still haven't seen his run though. I'm waiting for it. I want to see his run. I think it'll be great. So I'm glad we got 4 runners now. You should die. Oops. I am gonna butcher that name, unfortunately. Hi, Tolman? Tolman? I'm gonna go with Tolman. Tell me if I'm close, please. G'day, how you going, mate? You love the GDQ run. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rachel.
I'm just blown away by how many people have basically come and said they love the run. Thank you. I was pretty nervous, if you can imagine that. So I'm just so happy that there's a lot of people here that loved it. Inspired me to re-download the game. Oh man, I'm glad you re-downloaded the game, man. I'm glad it inspired you.
My lady.
If you ever want to do a run, man, like we've got the know-how here, and like especially with Kaiser in chat, who's world record holder. More than happy to answer questions, or if you're just here for a good time, I appreciate you coming along. My personality really works well for running. I'm glad the personality of a potato works well for running. I'm kidding, by the way, but no, I've never considered myself having a really good personality, but thank you. That's really kind. And I'm going to try to say your name again, and you need to correct me if I'm wrong. Tolman? Tolman? Okay, that was a pretty good before dawn. That was a really good before dawn, apparently. You want to finish the game at least once casually. That's how I started. So, to give you a little bit of background, I bought the game on release. I played it up until Te-Ol-E.
Palantir is here.
Te-Ol-Me. Okay, sure. But to tell you the story, yeah, I bought the game at release. I played until Saragost and gave up. And then something late 2019, I felt like replaying it. I had the itch. I wanted to know what happened in the story, and I really, really loved it. And then I was like, you know what? I wonder what a speedrun of this looks like. And I watched Gannis Ultimate Speedrun, and I'm like, okay, this is a really good run, but there's a few things I think I can do better than this run did, and I want to try it. I'm like, I probably won't get world record, but at least I can say, you know, I did something. So I did that, and then 4 months later I got world record, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to keep running this. Ah, that's a shame. Wanted to kill the drake. Okay. And that's the story of me basically picking up this game and running. So, like, you know, if you ever want to run this game, man, it starts with just the itch of wanting to play this game again. Come on, Drakey. Yeah, look, the buying orcs part was not what I call my favourite part of this run. I didn't quit because of the buying orcs thing, but I was definitely not happy with it. And it was kind of one of those things where I was so sick of loot boxes that I just kind of spat it. But yeah, they've patched it out now, so you can't buy the orcs anymore. I mean, the system's still there, and if you had a bunch of those loot crates, then you can, but, you know, you can still use them, but you can't buy anymore, which is great. That makes me happy. Alright, I should probably focus on this run, because you guys come here not to watch me dribble, but to actually play a video game, semi-competently. Okay, and we got the dog straight away, so that's great. And we're going to go into the Nazgul fight. So, again, I'm just using a controller. You don't have to use a controller here. I just find it easier personally to use a controller. And then switch back to keyboard and mouse once I'm done. Okay.
Return to darkness.
2, 3, 4. I played from release 2018 to the last update, came back in 2020, and found Gannis' streams. Yeah, I was a little bit, you know, grumpy you found his before mine. I'm joking, by the way. I'm happy that you found a streamer that you like, and that someone encouraged you to come here, because, man, you have contributed so much to this community, Kaiser. If we wanted to watch competence, we'd watch Kaiser instead. Yeah, you are 100% right there, Punk. If you wanted to watch competence, you'd go to Kaiser. Okay, so we don't want to execute this guy. We kind of want to execute this guy because he's the high health one. Focus down the low health one. That's why we didn't want to execute him. He was 2 hits away. Okay. I may give it a go. Never done speedrunning before. I picked it up 9 months ago, man. I'd never done speedrunning before. I'd done a little bit of streaming, but definitely not speedrunning. So, like, seriously, if you're interested, we're always here to help, man. There's a Lord of the Rings speedrunning Discord. There's, yeah, plenty of resources out there, and we're always happy to help you, man. The more we can grow this community, the better. So, like, you know, every time this community has grown, the run has come down by like half an hour. So, we definitely want to see more people. And look, speedrunning to me, I always loved watching speedrunning, but I was never like the guy who was like, I want to go out and try a speedrun. I tried one speedrun back in 2017, and that was for Dying Light, and it went really poorly. And like, I mean really poorly, and I never wanted to touch speedrunning again.
And it shall protect us, but I shall be the one to wield it.
We are nearly there.
Hey Kaiser, what's the world record for Act 1? That was really close. I know it's a 43 something. That was really close to world record for Act 1. I don't think it was, but I think it was really close. Like, that's my first 43 for Act 1. So that's interesting. You tried GTA for your first speedrunning. Wow. It's Interesting change from GTA to this.
Ring and stealth. If possible, we should remain
I just... Wow, okay.
These archers will be
I just broke the world record for the 80% Act 1 run. Oh my golly gosh. Well, I'm going to have to make a video out of that tonight.